way, most of the countries in the world are considering using CBDCs. And once this kind of power is unleashed, it may be nearly impossible to reverse it.
Wait, so what are CBDCs?
Central bank digital currencies. Instead of being completely uncontrolled, this money is completely controlled.
Why would banks want to create their own digital money when they already control our paper money?
Because they can't control how you use your paper money. Once it leaves the bank, it becomes hard to trace and nearly impossible to control. CBDCs would allow the government to completely control the money, to spy on everything you buy. Imagine the government taxing you instantly, seizing your money whenever they feel like it. Say the wrong thing in a post, poof, you're a terrorist. And poof, no more money in your bank account.
Just like that. First and foremost, I would like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the beloved elders and the apostles, that great millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim out there laboring that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Amar from the GMS Boise, Idaho camp, and I wanted to come at you with another reminder of what that MOT to the B is. You know, a lot of the world understands that central bank digital currency is something that is very close to becoming a reality. The world, WEF, you know, has already expressed their plans for a complete change of the financial system and the way that it is currently run. You know, most countries are now experimenting with only CBDC type currencies. You know, a couple of African countries, and there's even the couple of African countries. I can't remember right off the top of my head if it was Nigeria or Ghana. One of those that now are making it a requirement as soon as you're born to be implanted with a subdermal device. You know, so all this is getting prepared, you know, for that MARK. You know, and just myself went to Costco a couple days ago, and on each side where they have the people in the entrance where you go to scan your card, now they have a barcode scanner that is glowing red, you know, on both sides. That's about hip level high, about, you know, 4 feet off the ground. You know, and what is that preparing people to do, especially in front of these grocery store type establishments, to scan their card and to be able to go in, which is okay, whatever, you know, you just show it to the people. But now they're preparing it digitally to make sure that it is inside you. Because what happens if let's say your MARK, your subdermal device deems you unfit, you said some wrong things like the video that I showed says, then you can't even enter the store. Or you can go in and you can get oatmeal and water or something, you know, crazy like that, you know, something very bland, you know, just to keep you alive barely, you know, if they even allow you it, you know. But not to get too deep into that, but the fact was they had those scanners up and ready, you know. And I remember a couple years ago when the tap to pays first came out, I was like, man, they already got the infrastructure in place, and I did lessons on that when it came out. You know, so this is Hosea 12:10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets, because it is through the prophets in this modern day and age that are living the life here in Babylon that can see these things start to come together perfectly, that can prophesy because the scriptures describe things how they described it in their times, but it's the prophets in the day living right now to fully expound and edify on what that truly means and how it applies to us today. And it's only a prophet that's going to be able to look at things in the world and be able to explain to somebody else that this is what it means and this is what it applies to in this scripture. You know, and you need a prophet to put those things together. But you have these false camps saying it's a sin, that it's sleeping with white women, that it's the Caesar Borgia picture, that it's Christianity, that it's Sunday worship. Man, all these things is just bullshit when it doesn't tell you directly what it is, but it's that a subdermal device that's about the size of a grain of rice that's going to have the technology in it that's going to be injected underneath your skin for you to be able to go through society regularly, you know, and see Revelation 13 and 16, which Lord willing get to here shortly, but I did want to get to another scripture that I had ready. This is Salakia. I'm going to get the second of Cedras, chapter 8 and 50. And this is one of those ones I like to bring out that's going to show these people that they're going to be clamoring for these things, not only for the miseries and making it that that's the only way in society, but also they're going to sell it just like Elon Musk was talking about, how that if you get that Neuralink and you had an arm amputated or you've never walked before, your spinal cord is disconnected from your fucking legs, man, you've never walked a day in your life, you never humped nothing in your life, and they give you a chance to fucking get a subdermal device and all that can go away. What do you think these people are gonna do, man? What do you think? They're gonna run in line because guess what? They're not a part of the elect. So, the hell with them anyways. But the point is that this is a message that the 1/3 that's gonna be delivered, that all the world is gonna go through at the end of the days, be facing this decision. But the 1/3 of the elect are gonna be able to get it through. But in this time right now, only the elect are gonna understand it to prophesy it. This is 2nd Esdras 8 and 50 for many great. And I like to emphasize that because that's not just one misery. It's not many. It's many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, which is this time right now, shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. What is America? The land of the pride, land of the free, home of the brave. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. All this bullshit, that they push down that, it's a Babylonian way or no way. That's why you can go into all these countries, you see skyscrapers, you see fucking gooks in suits, you see fucking linglings and walking around with a tie. That's not their wardrobe, their traditional wardrobe, but they have to mimic it to follow the so-called white man. And if you want to be a pilot, like scriptures say, he is a prince of the power of the air, you have to learn English. So this is Esau Edom's world, and this is the prophecy that Esau Edom is going to play out for you fucking 2/3 and you damn heathen. And good riddance, man, because even though Esau Edom is doing it, this is the Lord's mark of the beast, man. Let the Christians run around and start crying about that because it's the Lord that brings these judgments, and it is the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that is allotting who is and who is not going to be partakers of that beast system and bowing the knee and getting that MOT to the B, that charagma, So call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for understanding this truth. And first and foremost, you pray for myself, that I have the same spirit to these last days, and all the Akim that are around me, the brothers that are of the ministry, the elect, and their families keep the same spirit on them to say no to this devil in the hour of temptation. But it's the spirit of the Lord that has to be with you to be able to say no, because it's easier to say no now. It's easier to be a street prophet now, but wait till the persecution starts coming. Wait till they start cutting off food. Who are you going to have faith in then when the whole world is against you, Jake? Because that's what's going to happen. They're already against you, but they're going to be open about it. Have your face plastered across the news, however they paint you a domestic you-know-what. This is verse 51. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. So hey, like I said, this is only for the elect in this time. But understand first for thyself, as the scriptures can say. Because if you're in a plane and it's going down, like those movies, and the fucking oxygen mask falls down, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna try to put the mask on someone else, and you can't even fully see correctly, or you're losing consciousness because the G force is too strong? No, you have to put it on yourself to be able to save other people. So the same with this truth. Understand, like I'm gonna read that again. This is 2nd Esdras 8 and 51. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. So with that, Lord willing, I hope and pray that this lesson was edifying unto the elect. And with that, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakach Wadash, and double honors to the beloved elders and the apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim that is pushing this truth in sincerity, in all honesty, risking their lives and freedom, especially in these times, to do so. Till next time, Lord willing, Shalom.